Hi everyone, and welcome to today's practice. I'm Sherry and I'm here in Aspen, Colorado. It's a beautiful sunny day, as you can tell outside, and we've had a little bit of snow. We've been doing a bit of skiing and hiking, and this practice is designed around your pre or post workout of any sort. So anytime you're using your legs a lot, you will need to stretch them. You'll also need to stretch what we call it's a deep hip flexor muscle called the psoas, and it is an important core muscle as well. It attaches from the base of your spine and it goes down into your femur. If you do have low back pain, this could be the culprit. So we're gonna stretch it out. You'll have better mobility and ease in your body as a result. So let's get to it. I have a block and a strap if you'd like. We'll start in Tadasana, which is just our mountain pose. Mountain pose, which is apropos to today in Aspen, Colorado. So we'll stand just hips distance apart, easy. Engage your core a little bit, draw the belly in, relax your shoulders. Take a couple breaths. If you'd like to exhale out the mouth, please do. Okay. Inhale, reach up overhead, stretch. Exhale, forward fold with your knees bent. Because we work our legs so much, we want to ease into straightening and never force something that is beyond your capacity too soon. So we're just letting ourselves hang here and dangle. You can sway back and forth. Just notice your feet. You want to have equal weight in both feet. Okay, take one more inhale, maybe lift your sit bones up a little higher. And then exhale, relax everything. Bend a little bit more into your knees and rise all the way up to stand, reaching. Okay, we'll do one more Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Okay, come to a half lift, inhale. Take a big step back with your left leg. We're in a nice runner's lunge here. Look ahead, lift the chest. Exhale, lower your left knee, rise up and reach arms upwards towards the ceiling. We'll sink in a little bit here. So nothing active, we're just using gravity, sinking in, stretching your front thigh and that hip flexor, that's psoas. Okay, take hold of your left wrist now and side bend over to the right. Lift up and out of the left rib cage as you do that. And then rise on back up. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Now we're gonna activate that psoas muscle, your deep hip flexor muscle. So as if you wanna drag your left knee forward and your front right foot back, we are activating. You'll feel that pretty good in your front left thigh. And now relax. Take an inhale. And then one more time, let's activate. Drag that left knee forward. Right foot feels like it's pulling back. And then relax. Okay, runner stretch. So straighten the left leg. You can press that right foot forward. Okay, and inhale. Exhale, relax, forward fold. Again, bend your knee as much as you can or as much as you need to. Okay, we never want to force anything deeper than we are ready for. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, relax. Forward folding. Good, come back, bend into your front knee, heel toe your foot off to the right a little bit. You can use your block here if you'd like. Lizard pose, amazing deep hip stretch. So we're just, again, sinking in here, okay? You can come on to your forearms if that's there for you, available. If not, stay up with straight arms. And breathe. Let's take 2 or 3 deep breaths here. Now your right knee can be opened up a little bit off to the right, or if you like a more active, you can draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder. That is totally up to you. And then come back on up to your hands. Okay, the strap is here for you if you like a little prop, because I'm taking the left hand on my mat, reach back with the right hand, bend the left knee, maybe catch your left foot. Okay, and if you can't do that, take a strap on top of the foot, draw that heel in towards the glute as you're turning to open the chest towards the right. Now we'll relax that. Remove that strap if you have it. Good. Look ahead, lift up your left knee, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, coming into a little malasana squat. Some of you may be right here. That's great. If you could sink all the way down, that is great too. We'll lift the chest, press the hands towards each other to help broaden your chest. And then lift the hips up, forward fold. Heel toe your feet back to your hips distance. Half lift, hands on your shins. Exhale. And fold in. Okay, rise on back up to your Tadasana, reaching. Come all the way back through into your forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Now this time we step the right foot way back into that runner's lunge. Start by lifting your chest up and then lower your right knee. Rise on up for your knee lunge or Anjaneyasana. Reaching, let yourself sink in here. Okay, you can even shift forward and back, adding that little mobility can also help you release into a pose. Hold on to your right wrist. Now side bend over left, lifting your right rib cage up and over. Rise on back up. Place your hands back on your front left thigh this time. And we'll activate. So drag your right knee forward. Left foot is pulling back. Activate. Feel your right front thigh and your psoas muscle. And then relax. Okay, one more time. Dragging and activating. Opposite directions. Right knee forward, left foot back. And release. Sink it in. Okay. And then runner stretch. Left leg forward. Forward fold. Again, bend your knee to what you're needing from this practice today. Forward fold as much as you can. Try to relax your shoulders, your head, your neck. Maybe a half lift inhale. And then one more time, forward fold. Okay, come back forward, bend the knee. This time we'll walk our hands inside of your left foot, lizard stretch. Grab your block if you like it, or stack of books. And again, we're just letting ourselves settle here for this really great hip opening. Lower onto the elbows if that is there for you. And again, your left knee could be opening off to the left, or more active, hugging it in towards your left shoulder. Take 2 more breaths. This could be pretty intense for some of you, or possibly easy, not for me. Okay, and then we'll rise on back up to the hands. Place your right hand on the mat. We'll turn, twist to the left. Take your left hand, bend your right knee, maybe hold on to that right foot. Again, the strap could be used right here on that right foot. Okay, open up, twist. Okay, and then release. Okay. Now this time, lift up that your right knee. We'll take it back to a plank, full plank or knee plank. Lower all the way to the belly. Shalabhasana or locust pose. This is where we'll strengthen our low back, open up our front body at the same time. Take your hands, you can reach back or interlace your fingers. Stretch. Draw your shoulder heads away from the mat. Lift everything up and breathe. So if our front body is being used so much, our back body needs to be strengthened as well. Exhale, release. Okay, this time you can do what we just did or hold on to both feet. This is bow pose. And when we inhale, we lift up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. I'm pressing my feet into my hands, stretching hip flexors, thighs, chest, shoulders, and release. Let go of the feet if you have them. Rest your forehead on the mat. Drape your shoulder heads down. Good. Now bring your forearms underneath your shoulders. Your elbows are beneath the shoulders. Sphinx. Opening the front body here as well. A little bit of a back bend. And breathe. Like you want to draw your forearms back. You'll feel your chest lift and open. Okay, relax. So we'll do a half frog here, which is a inner thigh opening stretch. So you bring your left or your right leg, bend it off to the side, keeping the opposite leg behind straight. Keep lifting the chest as much as you can. If this is pretty intense, you can always come on down to your forearms, lowering the chest. Okay, now this is a doozy. We're going to come on down, lower your chest, bend your right knee, take your same side right hand, maybe catch that right foot. Start low because it's pretty intense stretch. Press your right quad into the mat. Draw the heel towards the glute. Okay, this is where you could lift up a little more. Again, breathe. And release. Ooh, okay, bring your knee back in, whatever knee that was. Opposite leg bends, lifts to the side. Come back to that Sphinx. Okay, if that's, again, too intense for your low back, bring your chest down and just focus on your inner thigh opening. Take a couple breaths. Okay, now we'll come on down. Lowering first. You might have a right side, left side difference. Take hold your left hand or the same side foot to the same side hand, whatever leg you're on. Okay, now press the thigh into the mat, heel towards the glute, possibly lift. Just lift to your capacity and breathe. That's the most important thing, is breathing. If it's challenging, doesn't feel great, breathe through it, and it will soften eventually, and then lower it down. Good. Let's bring our legs both back, extending behind. Place your hands next to the chest, just lift up and into a child's pose, and this will be our last stretch in this practice. Rest your forehead. Your arms could be reaching forward. You can rest your arms behind, alongside the legs. Come back to your breath. If your breath is a little bit more shallow, emphasize deepening that breath for at least 3 more rounds. And we can come back on up and sit, finishing our practice. Namaste. Thank you, and have fun outdoors wherever you are. Bye.